What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Angry Jackalope, Rob Ricks. Again, we're going to cover another workbook. This one is called a TripMASTER. And the way the TripMASTER came about was my wife was doing some travel nursing, and as a travel nurse, there's a lot of times where she would have to document, keep receipts, and all the other stuff. And I got to thinking, there's a lot of times where I'm tracking mileage and things of that nature for things that I do. And then there's trips and the logistical headache of taking trips, things of that nature. So I came up with another one of these thin journals, right? And this one is called TripMASTER, and it covers 15 days. So the core concept on this was TripMASTER workbook. Inside this, you'll find resources to help track your trips, from mileage to meals. There's sheets inside to help you keep track of your expenses while traveling. This workbook is designed to use by any business folks primarily, but anyone can use it if you're trying to track what they are spending while vacationing or traveling. There's enough to track 15-day trips. 15-day trip. Included in this workbook are the following sections. Trip details. There's 1 page. You can track 4 flights, rent-a-car information, hotel information, and a customized checklist of 33 items you can't afford to forget on your trip. I don't know about you guys, but there's been tons of times where I go to do something, I'll be in a fucking plane and go, shit, I absolutely forgot a key piece of equipment I needed for whatever it was I was doing. And then I had to rush around to solve that problem. It's got 15 pages of meal tracking, 15 pages of journals, 4 pages of purchase tracking, 4 pages of mileage tracking, and then 5 note pages. So there, that is right there. And then as we open her up, you can see on the first page there is information, and then this is probably your most important one right here. So TripMASTER details. Is this business or personal? Right? What's the trip name? Flight information. So if you have different flights coming to and from, you got enough here for 4 flights, right? Hotel information. I don't know about you guys, there's tons of times I go to check in at a hotel and I'm on my phone flipping around trying to find that information on confirmation numbers, things of that nature. It'd be really nice and handy to have a little workbook like this where I have all of that information aggregated together, so it's really easy. You can do that on a phone too, but if your phone battery dies or some other snafu happens, at least you have something printed right here for you to make a reference to. Rent-a-car information, additional information, and there is that vital checklist of shit you do not want to forget, right? And then you get into TripMASTER, the money tracking, meals, and entertainment. So you have stuff here for breakfast, lunch, dinner, other, and you can total everything up and put some notes. And then you can note anything that happened that you need to keep track of, and then you keep doing it for each day. So there's like 15 of these. Once you get past that, then you get into money tracking for non-meals. So these could be items that you buy, say you're buying knickknacks or whatever for your friends, co-workers, whatever, and you want to track that, you can. Or you might just be tracking to make sure you're not fucking off money. That's super important, right? So anyway, you're going through, you're writing the date, location, time, amount, what card did you use? I don't know about you guys, but for me, that's so important. There are times where I'm sitting there doing stuff and I'm using a card and I'm like, damn, which card did I use for that? Because sometimes, even if you go online, you use your card, it might not show up for a couple of days. And you don't ever want to get caught in that situation where you use the card and you actually are running low on that limit or whatever else, and you're like, oh dude, which card did I use? Oh yeah, it was the MasterCard, or it was the Visa, or whatever. So you got pages on that. Then you get into mileage. Okay, the date, what was the destination, what was the mileage when you started, when did it end, what was the total miles, notes, right? And then you can look down here, total miles for the sheet, total miles for the trip. And that way, if you're doing a lot of driving, you're doing some other stuff with your own personal vehicle, because sometimes you take trips and it's not necessarily a rent-a-car or anything else. We might take our car and do stuff, and then at the end of the year, we're doing our taxes, we might be like, dude, how much of that mileage was business driving on that particular trip? This helps you keep track of all of that information. And then again, one more little set of notes for you to kind of write your thoughts about the trip. You have quite a few pages of that left, and that's it. And then you actually have a little log of your trip. You have a historical record of it. It might be useful for you to look back later and go, hey, what happened on that trip? What day did we do this? Oh, what blah, blah, blah. This is a way for you to not only keep track of your stuff, but also keep a historical reference to help jog your memory. Because a lot of times we take trips, those are the highlight of our experience. You know, we work our asses off, we take little family vacations. And sometimes you get older, you're like, what did we do? When did I buy? Oh, that's right, I bought you that necklace on that trip. Yeah, how much was it? I don't remember. Pull it out. Oh yeah, oh wow, I spent $300 on you. Jeez, I really loved you back then. Just joking. All right, so anyway, that's a TripMaster. Covers 15 days. You keep your shit nice and organized. I like this a lot. I have a couple of these I'm looking forward to using. Probably later on this year we take a cruise. I'm going to write all the information down and everything and track it out and see, you know, how useful it is and how practical and all the other fun stuff. But this does exist right now. If this kind of fills the need that you have, go ahead and check it out. It's up on Amazon. There's a link. All right, that's it for now. If you like it, please subscribe. Tell your friends far and wide. Until next time, motherfuckers, please be good to yourself, good to each other. Go out, live life to the fullest, ride the bus to the wheels fall off, get some scars, find some love, have some fucking adventures, track your shit, and that's it. I'll see you guys next time.